Welcome to Why Is This Still a Thing? The show where we try to find out why old technology is still around. On today's episode, checks. And to help us talk about checks, we have a special guest, Matt Phillips, a writer at Quartz. How long have checks been around?
They've been around for hundreds and hundreds of years, but as we know them, in these nifty little books that you can tear them away, they've been around since like the late 1940s, early 50s. That's really when they became a thing in America.
At this point now, are people still using checks and why?
Yeah, people still write checks. It's still a thing. I still write a check to pay my mortgage. I don't know why. I could set it up each month. I think it's an element of just inertia. Things take a really long time to change, especially when it comes to money. This is my favorite part, the retro, old school font in the bottom left. The name of the font is, I believe, E13B.
This is the memo area.
Yeah, memos are weird.
What possible function would this have?
Well, I mean, in theory, if there's some person working in a business and they get, a bunch of different checks, if it comes like loose from your invoice or something, you could put your account number here. You could put all sorts of helpful hints. You could make jokes if you're writing to family members.
What kind of check humor with people?
I've made some jokes, but I can't really remember them or if they'd be safe for Vice.
And this is where you write out.
Oh, yes, right. So it would be like $207.
Which is another thing you never do. When do you ever spell out numbers?
That's true. It was a weird little cross-check. And then you would always do these like really long lines here to like make sure somebody wouldn't like write stuff in.
So your grandmother sends you a check, doesn't put that line in, she has 20 and you add 1,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how you
scam.
And then
grandma's out of luck.
Because she didn't put the line.
Yeah.
So what do you think is the death date for paper checks? How many years do we got left on these?
2036, probably.
So specific.
No, I don't know. Checks kind of created their own demise. Stanford Research Institute in the 1950s developed this whole apparatus by which checks could be easily tallied and cleared, but that sort of paved the way for what we know as ACH transfers, and those are like the fast payments that basically make it possible for you to use credit and debit cards so quickly and easily everywhere. So they sort of like signed their own death warrant, no pun intended. There'll probably always be people that use them to some extent. I mean, AM radio is still around. There might be a situation where you have to pay an extra fee to pay with a check just because the technology to process them is going to be a lot rarer because everyone's going to just be doing things via swipe.
When it comes to checks, if I was going to write a post date on them, it would be not too far in the future because I think they're on the way out. Well, Matt, thank you so much for coming by and talking about checks.
Oh, it's been my pleasure. Thanks so much for having me.